Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going today? I'm the Digital Ham. Today I'm going to be doing a kind of like review slash update on how my partnership with Fullscreen Media is doing and how I'm liking it. Now, I had previously made a video, this is a long time ago, when I first got my actual, I keep wanting to say membership, but my partnership. Now, I have been with Fullscreen now for just a little over a year, like a year and maybe 2 months or so. And I wanted to give and dive into what are the pros and cons, how am I liking it, and, you know, just give you guys some feedback. So, first off, let's talk about Fullscreen. Fullscreen, by far, is the largest network, partnershiping network there is. There's a lot of other ones like Freedom that say that they are, or Machinima, or, you know, they have those kind of claims. And I've done the research. I didn't just partner with Fullscreen because they would take me. I thought about it long and hard. And in the video, I'm, you know, extremely happy with the fact that they accepted my partnership and they, you know, gave me that offer and I signed the contract and everything. So let's talk about how do I like it. Well, first of all, I'm with them. I've got probably the end of this year will be my, you know, re-sign up or just go ahead and, you know, maybe move away from the contract and try something else. To be honest with you, if I could read the future, I could probably tell you what I'm going to do. But to be honest with you, right now, currently at where I'm sitting right now and in the position that I'm in, I'm probably going to keep it here and stay with Fullscreen. And let me explain to you why. Fullscreen offers a lot of apps, and outside of the creator stuff, meaning networking with other creators, trying to do collabs and stuff like that, I think that you really can't beat the bang for the buck for what it costs to get all of the photos and music. Music is my big thing because really I don't have a lot of, like, whatever the topic is that I'm talking about at the time is generally what I'm going to put in my video. So it's not like there's like a vast variety of them, just like putting up pictures of trees and shit and rocks and, you know, mountains and scenery. You know, I'm not really doing that. So their catalog of licensed or unlicensed photos that you can use is not really, that's not really helpful to me. Music, on the other hand, I think that that's something that can cover a very wide band of YouTubers, because most YouTubers have background music playing as they're recording or as they're talking in their videos, or, you know, doing tutorials, whatever it may be. And that is something that really, it's hard to put a price tag on, because when you look at the price to just buy the song outright and have the copyright for it, or use it in, you know, have a membership where you get so many downloads per month or whatever, that stuff is expensive. I mean, it's not cheap at all. And so in some ways that justifies it. Now, I know people are like, well, that can't be the only reason why you would want to go with this network, is because you get free freaking music. No, but at the same time, I mean, I've got a lot of different things at my disposal. What I'd really love to do is show you guys the actual, the Fullscreen creators page. I have my own page that is dedicated just to me, where it has all my info and all of my different apps that I can choose from, whether it be, you know, how much I make or whatever. And I'd love to show you guys that. Unfortunately, I don't know if that's legal or not with my contract, so I don't really want to go there yet, but I might do some more research and actually show you guys. But there's a couple other guys who have done it, but I don't know if they got in trouble for it. But pretty much, there's things like online editing, where if you're in a real big hurry, you can go in and edit it. Say you're not at your house, say you're just recording something, and say you're traveling, whatever it may be, and say you're out of town, and you have internet access and you can sign into your portal, you know, so that you can actually get on your full screen page, but you don't have all of your stuff that you usually have, your editing software, your audio editing software, and all that stuff. So you can literally go in, record the video, upload it, and do everything via the internet, you know, get your music, I mean, literally do beginning to end, editing it, producing it, and sending it off. Now it does it double, meaning you literally upload the video there, then from there it has to upload to YouTube, which actually makes the file a lot bigger. But besides that, that's actually a pretty cool thing. I mean, if you're out of town and you've got work or whatever, and you're like, man, I really, you know, shot this great video, I want to have a concept in my mind of how I want to put it together in a video, and I want to do that right away. That is fantastic. Like I said, it's not something I use because constantly I'm sitting right here. My fat ass is sitting here, and I'm doing it, you know, right on my home desktop, you know. So the other things are, if you're a musician and you want to go in and cover songs, well, there's, you know, the ability for you to do that without copyright infringement, protection from copyright infringement, a lot of different things that can actually help you out. Now, do I use most of that stuff? No. So I mean, it's really weird for people to listen to me talk about how much I like my partnership, and the fact that, you know, they're like, well, then why the heck, you know, you're just using it for the music? Well, yeah, I am, because that's part of my product. Okay, that's part of the product that I put out to, you know, my viewers and for other people that are on YouTube or that are searching stuff through Google. That's how I put out my product. I put out my product to look and sound as best as I can with what I have, okay? And I'm not out making tutorials. I'm not out doing a lot of different stuff like other people are. I'm pretty much sitting in one place. I'm pretty much doing commentary. My gift of gab is what I use. So I have to give myself as many tools as possible to try to give myself a broader range of people and diversity of people to try to market my videos to. And boy, God, I sound like a salesman right now, but it's kind of the process, you know? I mean, nobody makes videos for them to sit at 0 views, and nobody really does that. So that's part of my drive, is to have good sound, good audio. I've had comments before on my videos going, dude, that's really good background music. Where do you get that? And I'm like, well, that's part of my partnership, and I love it, because now this is something I'm going to say on video, and I'm hopefully not going to shoot myself in the foot with this, but you download this music, you download it. So literally every single time I go in to do a movie, oh good God, if I can talk. Every single time I go in to do a video, right, I go into my portal with Fullscreen. I go into the apps, and I go literally to my sign-in page where I literally get to sign into where I download my music from. And what I do is I spend about 15 minutes. 15 minutes. I'm not spending a crap ton of time. I'm spending 15 minutes. I'm sorting through the music, and I type in a genre: dubstep, techno, EDM, whatever it is that I want to listen to. Trap. I don't know why, but for some reason I kind of like trap. I mean, and I'm not that big of a person that likes kind of hip hop, but I like the sound of it. It's kind of a cool background that's a little bit more aggressive than just EDM. And sometimes I do that for it. It depends on my mood. That's another thing. I have such a vast amount of different type of music that I can use that it will dictate how the video feels to the viewer. And I know this sounds really weird, and maybe you guys can take this as a tip, okay? If I'm talking and I'm really harsh and brash about a subject, and I'm really, you know, I'm putting it to that subject, I'm going to use something that's very aggressive. I'm going to use a trap. I'm going to use something that has a very hard snare, something that's very aggressive. It's not real soothing, you know, and quiet and background and melodic. It's going to be standing out. Now, I did that for my ATR 3350, but I didn't use trap. And the reason I didn't do that was because I didn't want it to be super aggressive. I was bashing that product enough that I didn't have to have something in the background. But there are going to come times, though, that you'll see that and you'll notice that in my videos. So that's something that I can do. And the nice thing about that is having that diversity of all those different music outlets that you can go to. And I mean, it's not just one outlet for all of my music. There's like 3, I believe, in total. Different apps that I can go to, and it's not really an app, it's an actual website that sells their product, but they have a contract with Fullscreen that you can go in, and I mean, it's good stuff. There's After Effects, there's all kinds of different stuff, intros, outros, you can make little, you know, animation clips and stuff like that through that. But that's the nice thing, and literally that 15 minutes that I spend, I literally am downloading probably 12, 13 songs that literally I archive, and I put them in a folder, and that's my YouTube music. So say there's a day that I don't really want to do all that. I don't want to go in and put in all my information, or not information, but just take the time to go and search and all that crap. Well, then I just go to my catalog. And what I try not to do is use the same music twice. I try to keep from doing that. And the Fullscreen partnership gives me such an accessibility to that music, and I'm a musician myself, so I put a lot of emphasis on the sound and a lot of emphasis on the music, the background music and stuff like that. So that's one of the things that I do. I know that sounds really stupid to other people, but I'm happy with my partnership. I like it. There's nothing that's drawing me away. If I was at 30,000 subscribers and I was getting, you know, a mil, or, you know, close to a million, you know, views a year, or every 3 months or something like that, maybe it would be something different, because I probably would have opportunities and different organizations hitting me up and networks wanting me to join their network. So it's not really the same at this point. I'm still on that lower level tier, and I believe if you're probably under 5,000 subscribers, why waste your time going somewhere else? If it takes you 4 years to get your YouTube up and running, and I know that that's going to make people go, oh, what the heck, you just said 4 years. That's a possibility, man. It's taking forever to get to 100 subscribers. Now, you guys can help with that. But that is one of the things that I take in consideration. The money that I'm making, the threshold that they make, right, that Fullscreen has, it's $50 is the threshold before they'll pay you out. So really, it could take me 6 years to get 50 bucks. I'm not even lying here, guys. This is taking forever, but I don't really give a shit. I mean, I'm getting free stuff, I'm putting it out there. And I noticed something while I was out, okay? When I was not doing my YouTube channel and I wasn't keeping up with it like I had, I took off from probably October or November. It might have been November or October, or even before. I don't remember. That time period till I came back, I actually gained subscribers and got a crap ton of views on my channel. And if I look at the trend on my YouTube analytics, it literally it's going up. Everything is going up. So it's a process. It's a time thing. Notice also, if you're going to do product reviews, and I'm kind of like bundling everything together. I shouldn't be doing this, but I am. Fuck it. If you're going to do a product review, you're going to see a spike in that product review around income tax time, because there's a lot of people that are going to invest in stuff that they don't have the money to purchase it during the you know, middle of the year, the end of the year, whatever. But the first of the year, when they get their income tax time, they'll do that. And so that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that trend going up because of the holidays. People are buying gifts. People are doing this. They're doing research. They're, you know, trying to educate themselves on what they're going to buy, or they're going to buy for somebody else or whatever. So I'm seeing an upward trend in my channel, and I'm not really willing to jeopardize what I have right now. I like it. So when December rolls around, depending on where I'm at, I might reconsider. But as far as right now, I love it. It's actually a really cool thing. Now, there are groups and stuff like that where you have people that will take a topic and you can sit there and you can start your own, what they call, group. Okay, and what this is I started one called 0 to 50 subscribers. People join that, and it's a way for people to say, hey, look, I'm looking for somebody to collab with, or I just put out this new video. What it does is it has a ranking system, and say I'm number 1 because I own the channel or I own the group. What happens is that person goes in, and each individual person that subscribes to that group, every time they upload a video, it's going to pop up into a playlist. Okay, and as you go through that playlist, you click thumb up, thumb down, or you watch the entire video. Now what will happen is a lot of times you'll have people that will get in there and they'll just go click thumb up, click thumb up, click thumb up, and they're skipping the entire video. Well, YouTube works that it's CPM, clicks per million, but at the same time there's a way that it works with viewing time. So on that video, if they're not staying on that video for long enough, it doesn't even count as a view. And so that is kind of something I'm not really here nor there on it. I don't really try to get interactive with the community. It's a lot of time and effort to really keep up with all that crap. And I don't have that kind of time. So I just kind of just do my own thing, which is I come in, I check on my stuff, I go in, use the apps, and that's about really it. I really wouldn't involve myself in a whole bunch of people that just want you to sub for sub. If you're doing that, then you're just really wasting your time and you're not using the partnership to its fullest extent. You really want to use that partnership to push your channel forward. You know, use every bit of technology that they can offer you to access a broader range of people by enticing people with better quality audio, better quality video, better quality this, better quality that. So that's my take on it. So there it is. I'm extremely happy. I'm thankful that I have a partnership. If there's any questions or comments, of course, leave them in the comment section. As always, guys, remember, we can get to 100 subscribers if you guys hit that subscribe button. That helps me out an absolute ton. The other thing too, make sure you like this video. If you dislike it, slap that thumbs down button. It's not going to hurt my feelings at all, but I really do want to get some kind of impression on what people think about this video. So, as always, thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. You guys have a great one.